Welcome back on Minecraft Big Brother.
Cookie
Last week,
Alliance.
alliances were made, the veto competition was played,
Here it goes!
and Tom won the veto. He took himself off the block, and the replacement was Z. Who will get evicted this week here on Minecraft Big Brother?
What?
I really like you. I think I trust you.
Yeah.
You have great fashion sense.
Oh, thanks. I love your
I
donut, so.
think that we should bring in one more person and make final
For like
three.
final three, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect. I like Z, but she's also up on the block this week, so that would be tragic.
Just too much drama, too much.
You're right.
Marissa.
I think Marissa is good. She's really nice.
Hey,
Why are you hitting me?
we want you to be in an alliance with us.
Wait, with who?
With Joseph.
Oh! Oh! Where the heck did you pop out from?
That was behind the toilet.
But we trust you and we think you're real good. Make a final three.
That sounds like a great idea, because you did so good in the comp.
Yeah,
So,
sounds good.
yeah.
Alright, oh no.
Oh.
Scatter!
I think Sarah's second nomination was, or replacement nominee, was chosen in the weirdest way, and now Z is on the block, which is fine by me because it wasn't anyone in my alliance. I'm pretty sure I know who I'm voting out, and I think it needs to be done. Because Danny and Z are just too close for comfort, and I need to break them up. But Regal, I seem to get along with her, and Sarah I get along with a little bit, but I'm not sure if I want to be in an alliance with Sarah. Not fond of her. Danny, yeah, I'm gonna watch her, but I think I'll leave her in for a little bit. But if she starts rubbing people the wrong way, then I won't have to worry about getting her out myself. I don't think I'll have to be turning my back on Joseph, but I'll also keep my eye out for him. Oh, run!
Oh my god.
No way.
Alright,
Well,
Get off. No, don't log off.
I'm not here. Just laying in bed.
she's too smart for her own good.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm glad she's leaving. She's gonna catch on to us.
Yeah, she's smart.
Do you even have a dog, Andrew?
No.
Oh god, you're gonna have to work that all season.
Not if you picked her ass.
I have a dog. If she ever barks, I'll be like, oh, is that your dog, Andrew? I have very strong suspicion we already look suspicious being on here all together all the time.
It's obvious that Sarah doesn't know what she's doing, because why would she just randomly nominate Z other than meeny miny mowing? Which is ridiculous. I feel like half these people don't even know what they're doing, which I guess is easier for me because I actually have an alliance already. It's called the Donut Bear Alliance. It is with me, Andrew, and Marissa. And me and Andrew actually know each other in real life. I think it was in Creditcraft, and I don't even know who the other person was, but they know each other in real life, so I'm going to try and get my alliance to target them first, because ain't no way we're having two people come to the end.
So Z was just put into the chopping block, and I was completely surprised by this because Sarah seemed like she was good friends with Z, and I really don't think that the eeny, meeny, miny, mo process is the biggest contributor to how you choose someone. I think it should be off how well they've done so far. I know it's like only the first day, but it should still be based on how well you've done. And to be honest, Z is like one of my best friends right in this competition right now. So like if Sarah tries coming for her, I'm gonna go for Sarah. Come for me, and I'll fight you. I'm a little sad that Yolt won, because I was really expecting Polska to win. Z and I are obviously an alliance, and I hope we're one to be reckoned with. I am hoping that she doesn't get eliminated. What happens, happens, and whoever leaves, leaves.
I am so tilted. I am shooketh to the core. I am upset. I am scared. If I won the veto, I felt like I was going to save Tom anyways, because I feel like he's a really strong competitor. I feel like it'd be really good to make some kind of alliance with him. So I feel like that's in my plans. But now that I'm on the block, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
So basically, Danny came back into the chat and was like, confronted Sarah, and was like, I don't think your eeny miny mo is justified. And I was like, what?
And then Sarah came and talked to you.
Yeah, because she was like, oh, well, I don't really know you guys, and blah, blah, blah. And then she texted me on Discord. She was like, oh my gosh, did you hear that? And I was like, about Danny? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, I really like both of them, but now I don't know. And so
now Joe and I and Marissa are all wanting Z out because Z is close to Danny.
Yeah.
And so that's dangerous for us. And Polska talked to me, and Polska wanted me to try to get the votes to keep him in here.
Same
so
with
if we
me.
get Z out, then Polska will be on our side. And
Yeah.
right now I was talking to Incredicrafter and Yolt, and they both said that they're fine with voting Z out so we can keep the guy numbers in the house.
Cool. I think we want to keep Polska, so we're going to vote for Z just because Polska is Andrew's side alliance. I have yet to find a side alliance because Andrew doesn't really like Danny, but I do. So it's a little bit of a struggle, but I guess we'll see. I'm just glad I'm not on the block this week. Now, Polska wants to do a Final Four with me, you, and Incredicrafter.
Yeah, I know. He texted me that too.
Which, honestly, since we're going to do that, I think
Works perfectly.
Yeah, I know, because now we have mass votes, but yeah, Marissa's going to be our actual plan. But maybe we'll bring...
take them as far as we need to, because then we have
Exactly.
votes each week.
Because Incredicrafter, we can vote out later. But
and then we can get rid of his sister, but we have to get rid of her secretly.
Yeah.
Because then the siblings are dangerous.
Exactly. And so, what I was thinking is, we can take Polska to Final Four with Marissa.
Oh, that's perfect.
But then we'll vote him out.
Yeah.
Blindside him, unfortunately. But, Incredicrafter, we're just using him and his sister for votes because his sister's probably going to go with him.
Yeah.
So, right now, we have majority of votes in the house, and no one knows that we're together.
If it wasn't so early on and Sarah knew us all better, I feel like I may not have been on the block, but it's so hard to pick, and I don't blame her for kind of picking at random. It's really hard, but I'm still shook. It's so early, and I'm so tilted. I'm at a loss for words. I definitely think that Danny and I are on very good terms, and that Danny and I are going to have each other's backs for quite some time. But hopefully I'm liked enough. Hopefully I'm liked enough.
Your head's all your head's all.
Oh my gosh. So anyways, yesterday, after the veto ceremony, Polska messaged me and Andrew individually about making a Final Four alliance.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Andrew agreed because it's with him, me, Andrew, and Incredicrafter. And so what we were thinking is that we could pull votes from them so that we have our alliance, the Donut Bear Alliance, has the majority of the votes in the house the entire time. But then once it comes to Final Five, if they're still here, we just vote them out and then we're Final Three.
That's true.
So we're just using them as votes.
From the beginning, actually, I was in the room with Danny and everybody, so I think I could have that type of vote with them if I ever am put up on the block, so that might help.
So we
So-
may have to end up backdooring her.
I just told her I have her back. Sorry, not sorry. Bye.
About, like, for who?
For tonight's eviction. Read the chat.
I saw it.
Oh, well. It's gonna be tragic.
I know.
Danny's gonna be hella upset. He's gonna be like, people lied about their vote.
That's fine. And then everyone will be like, wow, that's so rude. And then they'll be like, get Danny out.
I'm like, guess what? You're next.
Hello, house guests.
Hello.
It's Ken!
Oh my gosh.
How are
I
you guys?
just realized what you meant by Julie.
Everybody good? Everybody good?
We're good,
Yeah.
we're good, we're good.
Excited.
Trust me, good.
So you guys are all
No.
excited?
Terrified, but
Hi. Terrified. I feel you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have a few questions just to ease into this eviction night. Let's start off with Marissa. Marissa, where you at?
Over here in the corner.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
So how's the first few days been in the Big Brother house for you specifically?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Everybody's pretty dope. I actually really enjoy talking to everybody. I know it'd be a little bit different,
Yeah.
coming in and stuff like that, but it's been good.
Awesome. That's amazing. All right. Andrew. So what's the craziest thing that's happened for you so far in the Big Brother house?
Well, let's see. Probably either watching Yolt get a perfect score during the veto competition.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was
The craziest thing. Or,
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah, no, that was pretty much it. That was
Anyways.
like the craziest thing I can think of.
Awesome. All right. Last question is going to Danny. So, how do you think? How do you like the house?
The house, it's really nice, to be honest, and everyone has been really kind and polite so far. So yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So then, house guests, it's time for our live eviction. In just a moment, Z and CPM, your house guests, are going to cast their votes to evict. But before they do, you each have a final chance to sway their votes with one brief statement. So, Z, go ahead and go first.
I feel like I have so much more that I could give to all of y'all, even though I feel like I've been super open. I feel like I've shown a whole bunch of my personality to y'all, but I feel like I can still learn so much from you guys. So I just wanted a chance to get to know you all better.
Okay, great. And then CPM?
I think he's gonna need to type it.
Oh,
I mean,
He's a friendly dude.
that closing statement.
yeah, go ahead and type it.
Is that it?
What a great closing statement.
Not it? Is that all? Oh.
Okay,
Great.
perfect. Well, it's so long, we can compromise.
Will. Oh my gosh.
Can't. Okay, well, house guests, thank you. It's time for our eviction. Sarah, as outgoing HOH, you are not allowed to vote, and neither are the two nominees. The rest of you will enter the diary room one by one to cast your vote to evict. So we're gonna start off with Tom.
I would like CPM to be evicted.
Okay, so obviously I'm gonna go with my best friend on this one, and I'm gonna choose Polska to evict.
All right, thank you so much. Switch calls and exit to your left.
You know what? Can I just DM you it so that Sean can see?
That's fine.
Okay. I'll bring my ears. My ears.
I sadly vote to evict Z.
All right, exit on your left and switch calls.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I'm sorry, girl, but there's something better with you today. But I gotta go with Z.
Alright. Exit on your left and switch calls.
Right? Okay.
Rebecca, the other way, sweetie.
Sorry about left and right.
Alright. Thank you. You can exit to your left and switch calls.
Hello. Unfortunately, I choose to evict Z.
Alright. Exit to your left and switch calls.
I sadly vote to evict Z.
Alright, you're good to go. Switch calls. Exit to your left, please.
Thank you.
Who got a diamond-powered veto the first week?
We got
Oh my
evicted.
gosh.
Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
House guests, please have a seat and quiet down. The votes are in.
I'm having an asthma attack.
Oh my god.
I have never even seen
Can you tell
the
us
show.
who's going home? Okay, the votes are in.
I don't know.
When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have only a few moments to say goodbye with the vote of 3 to 5. Z, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Well,
Who did it?
Okay, so hi, how are you feeling about being evicted?
I'm tilted. I talked a lot with Danny and Tom, and Danny told me that she was talking a lot with everybody else, and everybody else was saying that I was basically safe, and it was like, okay, so I was just like talking around, trying to make it feel like nobody told me anything. I was like feeling like it was in the bag, and I was like, wait a minute, what happened?
Yeah, it's the worst thing about Big Brother you can never expect, right?
Right.
So, where do you think that your game went wrong? Like, did you feel like you relied too much on other people saying you were okay? Or how do you feel about it coming out right now?
Honestly, I think it's Sarah's fault.
Oh.
I'm gonna say it straight out. If you don't have the balls to pick somebody straight out the bat, why are you playing a risky game? Just
Okay, so
say it.
no, perfect. So speaking of Sarah, how do you feel about her eeny, meeny, miny, mo strategy for the replacement?
I think it was very immature. It showed her weakness, that she's a weaker player, and that she does not care about anybody. She just wants the win, and that she'll just randomly do it, and she doesn't care if you were a winner or a loser. That whoever goes.
So it sounds to me that if you had the chance to go back in the game, you would play differently, right?
Yeah, definitely I would play differently. I think I would keep a little more to myself, in a sense.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for participating in our game, but just keep in mind that your game is far from over, okay? Expect
Okay.
the unexpected.
I definitely will.
Rest in pepperoni, Z. That was a close vote, though.
It was.
oh my gosh, there's a wither skeleton skull in her place.
I knew it.
What? Oh my
That's
god.
terrifying. Can we not? Keep
No.
That's so sad.
I don't want that on my face.
This sounds no.
This is too real. Wait, how
I
many?
wonder what it's gonna be this time.
Come back next week to see who will win HOH and all the drama to unravel from Z's departure, only here on Big Brother Minecraft.